Welcome. In front of me is a POCO X5, and today I will show you a couple tweaks and tricks you can do on this device. Now to get started, let's open up our settings. And from here, we're going to begin with the display section, so right over here. And here we have light and dark mode as a beginning. Now, I'm not going to touch upon the just switching between them two. I'm going to touch upon the lower option, which is the schedule dark mode. And here you can set it up so it automatically turns on and off based on your circumstances right here that you can choose. So you can have custom, which will allow you to choose start and end time for your dark mode. And also the other option is sunset to sunrise. So you can choose whichever one you want. If I select this, I presume... Okay, no, I'm still like half an hour away from it turning on. So it would turn on, I believe it's at 7. It will switch to dark mode automatically. And at, I think, 8 a.m. or 6 a.m., it switches back to light mode. Now, it doesn't really tell us right here the timers, but I believe that's how it's set. Obviously, you can set it to be custom and then choose your own time. So you have a little bit more control over that one. Now, moving on to the next option, it's going to be the notification icons. So you can get rid of the icons from here. As you can see, I have 2 notifications, but I can get rid of these icons and still have the notifications, just for a little bit of a cleaner look on my device. So to do so, all we need to do is go into the notification and control center, and then we're looking for status bar, show notification icons, toggle that off, and as you can see, my notification icons are gone, and there's only this one left, but this is for NFC, so that's not a notification, that's just a toggle. Unfortunately, I don't think we have option to hide the toggles here, so that's a little bit of a bummer, but at least we can hide notifications if you are looking for that cleaner look. Now moving on to the next option, it's the refresh rate, and that was back under the display. So right here. Now for some stupid reason, this device refresh rate is set to 60 by default. So I do recommend changing it to be 120. Now, I don't know if it drops down refresh rate when it doesn't need it at this high refresh rate. So I think it's going to be running at 120 all the time, but I will check it out in one of the things that I'm going to show you. I'm going to also toggle frame rate on just so we can check that out, if it drops frame rate lower than 120 or not. If it doesn't, I would say that if you're planning to preserve battery, stick with the 60. If you don't really care about the battery that much, but you prefer the clean motion, like smoothness, then stick with 120 Hertz. Now, moving on to the next option that I wanted to show, it's the system navigation, which you can find under the home screen. There we go, home screen. And here we should have somewhere I can see it. Let me check, just search for it. Okay, the reason why I couldn't find it is because they decided to here keep the older name as a full screen display, while on the 5 Pro, as an example, they're calling it gesture navigation. I love the consistency here. It's just absolutely baffling that the device that has the same name and one is just a Pro version running on the same version of Android and same MIUI, I believe it's MIUI, they can have two different names for the same option. Anyway, sticking back to this one, you have full screen display. It's basically the gesture navigation. That's the actual correct name for this. When you enable it or try to enable it the first time around, it will give you this pop-up right here to learn gestures. You can do so if you have never used them before. I would actually recommend checking that out. But if you have used gesture navigation before, then most likely you already know how to actually utilize them. Now, moving on to the last option which I wanted to show, it's the animation speed. Now, on the Pro version of the device, we actually had a dedicated option in the I believe it was home screen, but here we need to go through developer options to find it, because again, different names and removing options for no reason whatsoever. So let's scroll down to not additional setting, my bad. We're looking for build number, which will probably be an about phone. Nope, that's not what I was looking for. I always hate when each company has it in a different place, so it's a little bit of a struggle to try to find the actual like build number of a device based on different manufacturers. So bear with me while I'm just going on this adventure of looking for this single option. Oh, that's still the same option. There we go. So it's under, it's not build number right here. It's even worse. It's under MIUI version. So when you start pressing on this 7 times, you will have like a pop-up right here that will start a countdown, and once it reaches 0, it switches to telling you that you have enabled developer options. Once that's done, you can now go to additional settings in the just main settings page. Scroll down again and you will see developer options in here. And when we scroll down a little bit before, I think halfway, we're looking for a couple options. So we're looking for animation speeds. There we go. So we have these 3 options right here: window animation scale, transition animation scale, and animation duration scale. Now I'll be honest, I think this section right here is still better than what you actually have by default on the X5 Pro, which is, like I said, the more premium version of the same device. And there you can go into the settings and you have it like neatly there. You also have this, but in general I think this gives you a little bit more versatility. So number 1, let's kind of touch upon these 3 options. So window animation scale, window represents this window and how quick it opens up. By default they will all be always set to 1, but we can shorten the animation by literally half by selecting 0.5, and now that window will open up significantly quicker. As you can see, there is a difference. Now you can double the speed, or how long it takes. So you can just kind of see the differences, but if you're planning to have shorter animations, which obviously will be better, you can open up applications a little bit quicker and have a little bit less time wasted, then set this to 0.5. We also have the transition animation scale, and transition is basically, I think, this. So the way applications just act when they're transitioning in between one or the other. So for instance, like when we're closing this and it's going to home screen, it's just kind of fading out and zooming out. And then we have also animation and duration scale, so how long the animations actually take. And again, this should be a little improve some of the animations. Now I can't really pinpoint which animations are for what, apart from like the windows and maybe just transitions. So depending on how the phone obviously or Android is coded, it will correspond to different portions of animations. So I recommend changing all of them to 0.5. This will give you just the uniform like change in animations in general. If you, for instance, keep one at just 1 as it is by default, the other one at half, and I don't know, maybe add one just off at all completely, you might have just kind of like wonky effects where you sometimes have animation, sometimes don't, and it just will look a little bit bad, I would say. So I recommend changing all the options in here to the same value. Now last thing that I was talking about, the refresh rate and the frame rate that I can toggle in here. We do have somewhere in here option to toggle it on, so I'm gonna quickly look for that. Show refresh rate, there we go. And like I was hoping this won't be, it is unfortunately. So when you select the 120, it will be always running at 120. Not necessarily what you would want to see if you're planning to preserve your battery, but it is the way it's running here. So obviously for preserving your battery, stick with the 60, If you don't really care that much about your battery life and you just like the way the animation looks like when you're scrolling up and down, everything is so battery smooth, then stick with 120. Now, with this being said, this would conclude the tweaks and tricks that I want to show you. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.